So two of the things that we were going to do with the electricity unit, the first thing was a candy safe, and you have a design brief for this in your course pack. Basically, you were going to wire an alarm system into a small wooden box using either a light bulb or a buzzer, such that when you open the lid of the box, the two brads would touch each other and then it would go off. There's other ways to wire it up, but that's typically the way students do it. The other one that we were going to do was an electric vehicle, and it's similar to your vehicle that we rolled down the ramp, only it's going to have power that would be going to one of the axles. Because of that, remember we talked about free spinning axles and fixed axles. Because of that, one of those axles was going to have to be free spinning with the wheels that were attached to the axle. Otherwise, when you put the power to the axle, it would have just spun inside the wheels and the vehicle wouldn't move. This is one from a kit that I bought several years ago when we used to do some stuff with the fourth graders over at John Whalen. When we built yours in class, we were going to kind of do it like we did the vehicle, the transportation device, but we were going to add power to it. Rather than make one of those from scratch, I just wanted to show you this because it shows you how the gears work. So on your vehicle, you would have to have had a gear on the motor. You'd have had a gear on the motor, and then you would have had either a gear as part of the wheel like this is, or you would have had a gear mounted to the axle itself. And then the gear from the motor would contact the geared wheel or the gear on the axle so that would then propel the vehicle forward. And you are also going to have to come up with, your own switch like the ones we just demonstrated in the other video. But in this case, the kit included one of these push button switches. If you have the money in your budget and you're a little reluctant about diving in and doing one of these from scratch, kits are a good way to start. They are more expensive, but you can work through a lot of the things that are in the kit, and it will solve problems that you wouldn't be able to deal with as well if you were building it from scratch, because some things are already figured out. And again, this is a kit that came from Kelvin. I don't remember how much they cost, but they're not too expensive. And then, you've got the motor and the battery holder that you can use later on for other things. So this was pretty much the electricity unit. Again, thank you for watching this, and don't forget to review all that information in your course pack as well.